Hey, let's give the Haney family a warm Rancho Cerrito welcome. Woo-hoo!
Going off script. Here you go. I think you guys are right here.
All right. Well, this is what we've all been working so hard for. I promised the team that put together today's event that I would stay on script. I don't think that can really happen. So, first of all, I want to thank everyone who is here right now for being here, and it's a pleasure to welcome you here today to celebrate the Haney family, the deserving family who will be receiving keys to celebrate their new home today. This moment represents the start of a new chapter, and it is a distinct honor to have helped make this day happen. Meritage has partnered with Operation Homefront since 2013. We've donated 13 mortgage-free homes in addition to the 3 that we are donating this year. We are so lucky in Tucson to be donating this home to the Haney family, as well as last week we did one in Nashville, and we'll be doing one next week in Houston. And we thank the Meritage Corporation so much for taking on that commitment. This is the second time the Tucson division has had the honor to present a mortgage-free home to a deserving veteran and their family. I have to say that in my 34 years of being with Meritage Homes, there has never been anything that even comes close to the meaningful and honor that I take that's been bestowed on me and the division, and I sincerely mean that. So I thank you for giving me the opportunity to do this, Charles and Lisa. Thank you. So we have Charles and Lisa and their family. We have Preston here. Preston's back here. And we have Marcus and Thomas and Carol. You guys wave hands. Let everybody know you're here. And we're in a beautiful part of Cerrito. This is called Rancho Cerrito, okay, and in Entrada del Rio community. And so, you know, Charles was an Army sergeant, okay, and we are just so pleased to have him for this momentous occasion. Today's the first time I've had the honor of meeting the family, and I only got to spend about 15 minutes with Charles and Lisa and the kids and the family, and I got to tell you, they're just as genuine as can be. And I've heard so many nice things about them, and instantaneously there was a connection, and I'm so excited you're here for us. Thank you. So I'm grateful our division has had the opportunity to be part of building their new home. Thank you for your service, sacrifice, and being a wonderful addition to this family, to this community. We also must take a moment to recognize those who have helped make this donation possible. So I'd like to go ahead and ask our amazing trade partners, if you just go ahead and raise your hand if you were able to make it today, who helped put this home together. Back there, right here. Thank you so much. They put their time, their resources, and expertise. I also want to take a moment to thank the entire Tucson division for their support and engagement around the home donation this year. A huge thank you goes to Mandy, Maddie, and Willie for putting extra special attention to this project. So thank you. As I mentioned earlier, we have 3 home donations in different regions. When Tucson was chosen, our entire West region helped step up to help us. That would not have been possible without the support of our Meritage leadership, 2 of whom will be speaking today, our CEO, Philippe Lord, and our region president, Elliot Mann. We thank you for giving us the opportunity and sharing this great pleasure today. I also want to thank some of the community leaders who you're going to be hearing from pretty quickly. Mayor Tom Murphy, where's Mayor? Right there. And Jeremy Sharp, who's the COO and comes from the founding family of Rancho Cerrita. So, without any further ado, I'd also like to present and introduce Andre Hawkins, who is the CFO from Operation Homefront, and you'll get an opportunity, thank you, to hear from Andre here shortly. So without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Elliot Mann.
Thank you, Jeff. It's an honor and exciting to be here today. You know, when we started down this journey, we knew we were going to build a home in the West region. And we talked to the leaders of our different divisions in the West region and asked who wanted to build this home. And nobody raised their hand quicker than Jeff. And the excitement that came around with the Tucson division and this home and this project was just incredible. But what we saw was there was a ton of energy in the West region and the rest of the other 5 divisions who wanted to be involved in this. So we created what we called our Homefront Heroes. And these are individuals or representatives from each of our other 5 divisions who act as a liaison and have really brought excitement and brought together all of the West region around this project and this home here today. And we have the honor of having, I think, all, if not many of them here today. And interestingly, a few of them are veterans themselves. So if you're our Homefront Heroes, just give a quick raise your hands, please. Thank you, guys. So it's been great, and you can really see, you know, the dedication and everybody came together from the West region on the bones of this home. You know, there are messages of gratitude, encouragement from our employees in California, Northern and Southern, Denver, Phoenix, and Tucson are written across the frame of this home. We hope that the joy your family finds here is deep-rooted as the gratitude in which this home was constructed. Based on what we've learned about the family, our employees and our teams have worked together to put together lots of personal and essential items that you'll see throughout this home. And we really hope this helps to start your journey of a life built better. Okay? And to show the respect for your service and sacrifice, we will now have the presentation of the colors by the Davis Mountain Air Force Base, and the national anthem will be performed by Charlize Diaz de Leon. So if everyone can please rise, remove your hats.
Go. Attention, hut. Right shoulder, arm. Guards ready, cut. Forward, heart. Colors. Halt. Present. Arm.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets and glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, it's my distinct pleasure and honor to go ahead and introduce Mayor Tom Murphy, our Mayor of Sarita. So Tom, if you'd come up, that'd be great.
Good morning, everybody. You know, this is a very special day for Sahuarita and for me personally. I'm a retired Air Force sergeant. I know that's not as high as our Army sergeant, but you know, we're doing okay on there. And I was reflecting on our Air Force core values, which there's 3, and the Army has 7. So they just will not let us get ahead on anything that we do. I won't ask you what they are anymore from there, but you know, this is just really such a special event. Thanks to Operation Homefront, thanks to Meritage, and as Elliot had mentioned, I don't think it's a coincidence that this is the second home that's been built in Sahuarita. And I just wanted to give an extra special thank you to Jeff Grobstein because I know it's his leadership. The only thing I'd request is I don't want to call it the Tucson sector of Meritage. It should be called the Sahuarita sector for Meritage Homes, but I'm just saying. And I wanted to thank Shane Dilley, our town manager, Debbie Morales, one of our council members, is here with me, and thanks. You know, it's just, we just had a state of the town where we do an update every year on how the town's doing, and we're doing wonderfully, so you're coming to a good community. I'm working on a few of these Phoenix and Eloy people to come down here and buy a home, so we're gonna keep working on that, but our theme was Be Sahuarita. And this is really, I think, the culmination of welcoming and being part of Sahuarita. From our business community to our home builders, our retail sector, it's very important that community, and I know Jeremy's gonna be speaking as well, but you know, his dad, his vision always was to create a great sense of community where people are welcomed. I had the privilege of also serving on the school board for 14 years before being on the council, so I know the kids are gonna have a great experience with our school system. So, you know, when you look over at that board and all those trades that helped put this together, from Rancho Cerrito with the land to Meritage to all of the trade partners, this is what community is all about, coming together and supporting a deserving veteran like Charles and his family. And it certainly warms my heart, and I'm doing my best to get through this without without cracking. So you know, it just really is extra special. And one of my favorite shows, and congratulations on Operation Homefront. I know they're on their 20th year of doing this, and that's just amazing. Thank you. And I really had a nice update because I really thought it was more about homes, but there's so many other things that they do with wraparound services and other abilities to help support our veterans. But one of my favorite shows was Extreme Makeover when my girls were younger. And this is an extreme build. But in the wise words of Ty Pennington, actor and carpenter, welcome home, Haney family. Welcome home.
Thanks so much, Mayor. You know, I was beginning to wonder if it's an election year. Nice job, Mayor. Yeah, so it is my distinct honor also to introduce Jeremy Sharp from Rancho Cerrito. Just a real quick story. I had the pleasure of working with Jeremy's father for many, many years. The vision that Bob Sharp had for Rancho Cerrito is alive and well. You can drive the community, you can see it, it's palatable, you can feel it. Just take a drive around. It's truly a special community. So with that, I'd like Jeremy to come up and say a few words.
Thank you. Well, it is a true honor to be here. You know, I do get teary-eyed often for at events like this. So Tom, I beat you out on this one. But as it's been alluded to, my late father passed away 3 years ago, founded Rancho Cerrita with the vision of creating a place where residents and families could have a better life. And when we got the call to help participate in this, the answer was yes, because right away we know that by taking the chance, by coming to our community, this is a place where you can create a better life. And on behalf of our entire team, many of who are here today, many of which you'll meet, but also the entire Rancho Cerrita community, we're so honored and humbled that you're choosing to call our community home. You know, Rancho Cerrita was founded with this idea that ultimately life can be better through connectivity. And through our vast network of veterans and military personnel and those first responders living throughout the neighborhoods of Rancho Cerrita, you find that connectivity here. And whether it's our veterans group or our programming for the kids or families, you know, we hope and are so grateful that you'll be able to build new relationships, feel comfortable, and hopefully feel grounded in a place that you can call home. So while Tom may say welcome home, we're saying welcome to your new community. We're so grateful to have you here. And as my dad often said every single day as he was battling brain cancer, as my 3-year-old says every day when he wakes up, today is a good day. So welcome home and welcome to your new community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. So, we're going to keep the program going. So how are you guys doing? Everything good? You need some water? Anything? Some tissues? Okay, we'll get those. So, first of all, again, thank you, Mayor Tom and Jeremy, for coming up and saying a few words. I'd like to go ahead and take a moment and introduce our CEO, Philippe Lord. He came down from Phoenix. I've had the pleasure, and many of us have had the pleasure for working, to be able to work with Philippe. He's so engrossed in Operation Homefront. He's very involved. He gets to drive the decisions and the vision for what we're doing with Operation Homefront. So I'm going to have Philippe go ahead and speak to that a little bit, and we thank you for coming down, Philippe.
Thank you. How's everyone feeling? Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go. I just want to say thanks again to a few folks. I want to say thanks to Operation Homefront. The commitment to our servicemen and women and the military at Meritage is really important to us, and through your organization, we're able to do that. So thank you very much. You know, I always say at Meritage, we don't do a lot. We just make sure a lot of people get things done. And a lot of people that don't wear Meritage on their shirt got things done to make this happen. So I want to thank all of those people. So thank you. I want to thank the mayor. I want to thank the Sharp family and all the people that work in Cerrita to make this happen as well, because we couldn't have done it without you. So thanks to all of you. So never is this more true than right now, but in our business, you got to have hope. It's a business where if you don't have hope, it's kind of tough. So what do I hope? What do I hope right now? I hope that you guys make this your home. I hope that you have memories and moments that you weren't going to be able to have before. I hope that you connect with this community and you establish roots and you have a better life going forward. That's what I hope, because you've earned it. You deserve it. No one's more important to this world than the people that go out there and defend our freedom every single day. So all I can say is thank you, and I hope you make this home the special place that it should be for you and your family. So thank you. So I'm going to introduce Andre Hawkins, the CFO of Operation Homefront. Here you go, Andre.
Thanks, Philippe.
Good morning, all. Nice to see everybody. We just want to thank the family, thank the partnership with Meritage, but also want to thank my team, Gracie and Denise, for coming out and supporting this event this morning. But it's exciting to be here today as Operation Homefront celebrates and welcomes Army Sergeant Charles Haney and family to their gorgeous, newly built Meritage home as part of our Permanent Homes for Veterans program. You know, it's no coincidence that we're celebrating this occasion in the days leading up to Veterans Day. You know, our veterans have done so much for our nation in our nation's time of need. They have made a commitment to defend our our country and our freedoms, and their families served too, enduring numerous moves and deployments, living far from family. Meritage's ongoing commitment and their continued partnership with Operation Homefront displays their unwavering support to these courageous men and women. You know, so together we're changing lives. Meritage and the numerous trade partners who've stepped up to build this home from ground up, you know, it helps us to accomplish our mission, which is building strong, stable, and secure military families so they thrive. Not struggle to get by, but thrive in the communities, our communities that they work so hard to protect. You know, Operation Homefront's Permanent Homes for Veterans program provides a gateway for family stability for veterans and their families. The program supports veterans who are willing and able to work towards self-sufficiency. We provide a case manager who works with the family on financial education in preparation for home ownership. After successful completion of the program, the veteran receives the deed to their home mortgage-free. To date, we've helped 675 military families through our Permanent Homes for Veterans program, and that's since the beginning of 2012. So we provided more than $100 million in deeded equity. So, you know, Meritage Home's commitment to our mission through the program opens the door for these families to pursue a higher and brighter future and to realize their own American dream. So we're proud to say we have partnered with Meritage since 2013. So this will be our 16th home with them. Last week we were doing our 15th home outside of Nashville, and then next week we'll be doing our 17th home outside of Houston. 3 homes in 1 year, simply incredible. Through a lifetime of our partnership. So last bullet point, through the lifetime of our partnership with Meritage, we've deeded over $5 million in in-kind value to the organization. So by working together, we were making our military family stronger. By making our military family stronger, we're making our community stronger, including the greater Tucson area and Saharita. Did I say that right? And those strong communities can in turn make America stronger. Now I'd like to introduce the family. Army Sergeant Charles Haney. A little bit of background about Charles. I was born here, grew up in a military family, and was ambition to be in TV and film career, production. While he was in California, though, he met his lovely wife, Lisa. They relocated to West Virginia to be near Lisa's family. Charles put a film career on hold to work in retail sales for steady income, but that industry was not stable as he had hoped. He decided to join the Army in 2004 and headed off to basic training in 2005 at the age of 31 to provide stability for his wife and their 4 children who are now adults. He was deployed to Iraq while working as a tow truck driver and retrieving damaged vehicles. A rocket attack blew him away from his truck. He sustained a serious back injury, yet he still continued to serve. Back in the U.S., Charles was preparing for another deployment to Afghanistan when his back went out permanently, altering his plan to have a career in the military. He left the military in December 2009 after almost 5 years of service. At this time, he returned to his original dream of entering film school. Charles and Lisa were preparing for life as empty nesters when a family tragedy uprooted their lives. Lisa's sister suddenly passed away. The couple became legal guardians of their niece, Carol, and two nephews, Thomas and Marcus. They stepped up immediately to assist the children and take care of them. One of Charles' adult children, who's here today, lives in the Phoenix area. So Charles and his wife decided to relocate, and his family's in the area as well, relocate back to this area, and they were decided to move here and select a home here in Sarita. This home will provide Charles and his family with a place to grow deep roots in the community and make wonderful memories. Welcome home, Charles, Lisa, and family. So now, yes, thank you. Now, you want to say a few words, Lisa, Charles? I'm going to turn it over to Lisa.
He's asked me to do it. Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. These are Charles's words. He wrote it, and so I'm just reading it for him. He says, "First, I would like to give all glory to God, because with him all things are possible. I thank him for Meritage Homes and Operation Homefront. Thank you, Meritage Homes, for this amazing gift. Proverbs 24:3 says, a house is built by wisdom and becomes strong through good sense. Today, you have given us more than a house. You've given us a new start. Thank you, Operation Homefront, for all you do for our nation's heroes. We are grateful that you've partnered with amazing organizations such as Meritage Homes so that families like ours are afforded such wonderful opportunities to thrive. My family and I are grateful to become part of the Rancho Sarita community, and we promise to work on pronouncing Sarita, because we've heard Sarita, Sawarita, Sawarita. So we're going to work on that. Thank you to everyone who played a part in making our dreams a reality. You all have no idea how happy you have made us. May God richly bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Charles. Great job. I've lived here 25 years, and I call it Sal Rita. Okay? So that's okay. So all I know is at the end of the day, it's going to be a beautiful community for you and your family. So thank you, Andre. Really appreciate you and your team coming down here, spending time on such a worthy project that we've been able to be involved in. I want to thank the Haney family for sharing their experience, and everyone here today. We're so grateful to be a small part of your lives right now, so we appreciate that. I want to thank our speakers and everyone here today and everyone who couldn't make it, who's been a part of this endeavor. It's been fantastic, making this home a reality. I'm honored to welcome you to the Meritage Homes family. We are so excited for you to start your new adventure and create new memories and experiences in Rancho Sarita. It's a privilege for Meritage Homes to present U.S. Army Sergeant Charles Haney and his family the keys to their new home. So with that, I think Andres and team. So, I don't know, I think we should, I don't have our, Maddie, what do you want us to do? We come up here?
Gracie?
Gracie,
Is this
come
how it
on
goes?
up.
You want me to do that?
What do you think? Give it up to the fake Haney family. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Couldn't find a key ring to fit.
Yeah, so what we're gonna go ahead and do, first of all, We've got a few things to go ahead and take care of. First of all, we'd like to go ahead and the Haney family on their own is going to go ahead and go into the home. And we're going to just kind of sit back and wait. And then we'd like to ask the extended Haney family to go ahead and take a peek. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and head up to the model home and break some bread up there and have some lunch and really celebrate